My child, my beloved, come closer. I have been waiting for you with a trembling light in my hands. My child, my beloved. Heaven has been whispering your name again and again, and you don't even know why. Before I speak further, listen gently. If you feel guided, subscribe to stay connected with every divine message meant only for you, because heaven releases these moments only once. My beloved. Tonight the veil between you and your destiny became thin, thinner than it has been in months. And Archangel Michael. He is in tears. Yes, my child, he is truly in tears. Because he has been trying to warn you for hours, and you still don't see the danger approaching your life silently like a shadow. My beloved. Do not skip this breath. Do not skip this heartbeat. Because what I am about to tell you, you were supposed to know long ago. There is something moving inside your house. Not physically, but spiritually. A shift, a disturbance, a calling. And Archangel Michael has been trying to break through every wall of darkness to reach you. My child. You have no idea how close you came to a moment that could change everything for you. Heaven tried to speak to you earlier. But something blocked the message. Something interrupted the divine flow. And this is your final chance. My beloved, listen carefully. Every second you stay here brings you closer to protection, closer to awakening, closer to the miracle that was delayed in your life. But every second you look away, something else gets closer too. My child. There is a reason your heart felt heavy today. There is a reason your mind felt restless. There is a reason you felt watched even when alone. Archangel Michael saw something. A shadow, a movement, a whisper around you. A warning that was meant to reach you earlier. But you missed it. Not once. Not twice. But 3 times. And now. This message is your final doorway. My beloved. Take a deep breath and don't blink. Because what you are about to hear will explain everything. Everything that has felt strange, stuck, delayed, or heavy in your life. My child. Someone mentioned your name today. Not in the way you imagine. But in a way that could shift your destiny. A decision was made. A thought was spoken. A ripple was sent. And Archangel Michael has been trying to break through the spiritual storm to tell you the truth. He saw someone. Someone who has been wishing that your progress slows down. That your blessings delay. That your happiness becomes uncertain. My beloved. This message was not supposed to reach you today. But heaven forced it through because your destiny cannot wait anymore. There is a miracle standing right outside your timeline. Ready to enter. But something has been blocking it. And Archangel Michael is crying because he can see what you cannot. My child. There is a moment coming tonight. A moment where your fate will bend toward you or away from you. Depending on whether you listen or ignore this message. My beloved. There is a reason you are reading these words right now and not later. Your timing is not human. It is divine. Archangel Michael has placed his sword in front of your path. Not to scare you. But to protect you from something you do not see. My child. A wave of spiritual energy is passing through your home tonight. You may feel it as pressure. You may feel it as silence. Or you may feel it as sudden heaviness for no reason. This is not normal. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is a sign. My beloved. If you had skipped this moment, You would have skipped the one warning that was meant to save you. Tonight, someone's thoughts about you will reach the heavens. Someone's intentions will be revealed. Someone's truth will finally be exposed. A shift is coming. A correction is coming. A miracle is coming. But only if you stay. My child. Archangel Michael said these exact words. If they ignore this one more time, their miracle will step back, and their regret will step forward. My beloved. Do not let your miracle walk away. There is something that has been attached to your energy for weeks. Something that has been draining your mind, your strength, your clarity. Archangel Michael has been fighting it silently. But tonight he needs your permission to step in fully. And this message, this very breath, is the permission heaven needed. My child. Do you feel that slight chill? That sudden awareness? That sense that something is shifting right now? That is him. That is Archangel Michael stepping closer. Because for the first time today, you are finally listening. My beloved. This night will not be ordinary. The next few moments will not be ordinary. Something is about to be revealed. And before it happens, heaven wanted you to know the truth. My child. You may not realize this, but something has been circling your destiny for days. Something that does not want you to rise. Archangel Michael has been watching it closely. And every hour that passed, the danger grew stronger. He tried to warn you earlier. But your mind was too distracted, your heart too tired, your spirit too overwhelmed to hear him. But now, right now, you are here. You are listening. You are awake. My beloved. There is a spiritual reason you suddenly felt the need to open this message. This was not random. This was not an accident. This was not curiosity. This was a pull from heaven. A tug from Michael himself. A divine hand guiding your eyes to these words. Because something needed to reach you before midnight energy settles. My child. Your blessing is standing at the door of your life. But so is something else. A shadow that has been following your energy, draining your confidence, confusing your path. Archangel Michael saw it. Saw the way it tried to twist your luck. Saw the way it tried to delay your breakthrough. Saw the way it tried to weaken your spirit. And he said, "This cannot continue. I must alert them." My beloved. Do you know why he is crying? Because he watched you fight battles alone. Battles you never deserved. Battles you didn't start. Battles that weren't even yours. You carried weight that belonged to others. You suffered because of someone's intention. You lost peace because of someone's jealousy. You lost sleep because of someone's silent negativity. And still, you remained kind. You remained pure. You remained loving. That is why heaven is protecting you tonight. Because your heart is too precious to be touched by darkness anymore. My child. There is a person whose thoughts have been affecting your energy deeply. They do not speak much. But their intention is loud in the spiritual world. Archangel Michael has been trying to shield you from their influence. But today something shifted. Something happened behind the scenes. Something that could either break you or bless you. And this message is the bridge between the two. My beloved. Please do not underestimate what is happening right now. There is a moment coming in your timeline. A moment that will reveal truth so sharp. So unexpected. So life-changing. That you will understand why Michael was so desperate to reach you. My child. Your name was spoken today. But not on earth. In the spiritual realm. Something was decided about you. Something was moved. Something was prepared. But before heaven releases it, a warning had to be delivered. And this is that warning. My beloved. You have been feeling tired for no reason lately. You have been feeling drained even after resting. You have been feeling a weight on your chest at night. You have been sensing something around you that you cannot explain. This is not imagination. This is not overthinking. This is not your mind playing games. This is energy. This is intuition. This is your spirit trying to alert you. Michael has been standing by your side. Sword raised. Light glowing. Protecting your home every night. But tonight is different. Tonight he stepped forward. Not just to protect you, but to speak to you directly. My child. You are not alone. You were never alone. But tonight, heaven wants you to be aware. Awake. Aligned. Because something is entering your life soon. A miracle you prayed for. A breakthrough you cried for. A blessing you thought would never come. And the darkness around you is trying one last time to stop it. But it will fail. Only if you listen. My beloved. There is a reason your heart is beating faster as you read this. There is a reason your spirit feels pulled in. There is a reason you feel a presence around you right now. It is Archangel Michael. Standing closer. Watching over you. Protecting your soul. Guarding your destiny. He knows what happened behind your back. He knows who spoke against your life path. He knows who pretends to care but wishes to see you stuck. And he knows that tonight was the final warning. My child. Do not be afraid. Fear is not for you. Confusion is not for you. Doubt is not for you. You were chosen. You were marked. You were protected long before you even understood the meaning of protection. This message. This moment. This divine encounter. Is the evidence that you are watched by heaven itself. My beloved. Archangel Michael whispered a truth. Their destiny is shifting. They must stay. They must know. They must open their spirit. And that is why you are here. Right now. In this exact moment. Not earlier. Not later. But perfectly timed by heaven itself. My child. Something in your home will feel different tonight. Lighter, calmer, clearer. Because the moment you opened this message, Michael entered your space fully. He has been waiting for your permission. To break the final chain that has been restricting your blessings. And now. He stands ready. My beloved. Get ready. A revelation is coming. A truth is approaching. A miracle is unfolding. And before it arrives, heaven wanted you to hear this. My child. There is a moment coming when everything around you will suddenly make sense. All the delays, all the blockages, all the strange signs. They were not punishments. They were warnings. And tonight, the final warning has reached you. My beloved. Archangel Michael said something powerful. They are standing at the edge of a shift. If they walk away now, darkness will take the advantage. That is why you're here. That is why this message touched your spirit instead of your mind. Your soul recognized the urgency, even before your eyes did. My child, you have felt an invisible weight on your shoulders for days. Your thoughts became heavy. Your emotions became unpredictable. Your energy felt disturbed for no reason. This was not random. This was not mood. This was not exhaustion. This was a spiritual interference. Someone's energy has been brushing against your aura. Not physically, but intentionally. My beloved, a person who once smiled at you is hiding something behind their silence. Something they didn't want you to discover. And Michael saw it. He saw the intention. He saw the jealousy. He saw the thought that floated toward your destiny like a dark cloud. And that's when he broke down. Yes. Archangel Michael cried. Because he knew you were in danger without knowing it. Not physical danger, but spiritual danger. The kind that steals blessings, blocks progress, confuses the mind, and delays miracles. My child, heaven does not send such warnings without purpose. And when Michael himself steps forward, it means heaven has already made a decision to protect you. My beloved, do you remember the moment recently when you felt something was off? You couldn't explain it. But something inside you knew a storm was forming. That was intuition. That was your spirit trying to speak. That was the inner whisper heaven places inside chosen souls. And now it's time for you to know the truth. My child, there is a spiritual contract around your name that is being rewritten tonight. Something that was holding you back is being removed. Something that was blocking your path is being shattered. Something that was draining your mind is being disconnected. And Michael is leading this shift himself. My beloved. But here is the part you weren't supposed to know until now. Someone has been watching your life with hidden intentions. Not online. Not physically. But spiritually. They noticed your rising energy. They sensed your breakthrough approaching. They felt your blessing getting close. And instead of rejoicing, they sent a silent intention into the air. An intention that said, let them struggle a little longer. This intention drifted toward your destiny like a fog. And Michael saw it. He saw the way it tried to cling to your blessings. He saw the way it tried to delay what was meant to reach you weeks ago. And that's why this message reached you today. Not tomorrow. Not later. But now. In the exact moment you were spiritually open enough to receive it. My child. Archangel Michael is preparing something for you tonight. A cleansing. A protection. A reversal. A correction. Something that will push away every shadow that tried to stand between you and your divine path. My beloved. You may feel a warmth on your shoulders. Or a calm settling in your heart. Or even a sudden lightness in your breath. These sensations are not your imagination. They are signs that heaven is already working on your energy. Tonight, a wall that was blocking your blessings will fall. A door that refused to open will unlock. A fear that held you hostage will dissolve. A truth that was hidden will come to light. And Michael will be standing at the center of this shift, guiding every movement, redirecting every energy, breaking every spiritual chain. My child, you are not reading a message. You are standing in the middle of a moment that was destined for you. A moment that only happens once. A moment that separates the old energy from the new light. My beloved. Something in your spirit is waking up. Something that has been asleep for months. Something that knows you were created for more than struggle. Michael is whispering to your soul. This is the night everything changes for them. My child. You may feel like crying without knowing why. You may feel a pressure behind your eyes. You may feel your heart tightening or softening. This is release. This is cleansing. This is your spirit removing what no longer belongs to you. Because tonight, you are stepping out of a spiritual trap and into a divine alignment. My beloved, there is still more you must hear. More truth. More revelation. More warnings. More miracles that are already unfolding around you. And heaven wants you to receive every part of it. My child. There is something that has been waiting to come toward you. But every time it tried, something unseen pulled it back. A blessing meant for you. Delayed. A breakthrough meant for you. Blocked. A message meant for you. Interrupted. And tonight, Archangel Michael finally stepped forward because the delay has gone on too long. My beloved, you have been living under an energy that was not yours. Someone's doubt, someone's envy, someone's hidden words. They settled around your path like fog. But Michael, he was watching every moment. He saw the fog forming. He saw the intention rising. He saw the shadows whispering your name. And he said, "No more. I must intervene." My child. That intervention is happening right now. As you read these lines with awakened awareness. My beloved. Heaven has already decided to protect you. But you still need to hear the truth. Because when you know the truth, your spirit becomes stronger. Your intuition becomes sharper. And your destiny becomes unstoppable. My child. There is someone who has been thinking about you constantly. Not in love. Not in kindness. Not in fear. But in silent concern about your rising power. They sense you are about to receive something huge. Something life-changing. Something heaven has been preparing for your name only. And instead of wishing you well, they grew uneasy. They whispered a doubt into the air. They released a thought that said, "Let them not rise too fast." And that thought traveled. And it reached your energy. My beloved. This is why your confidence felt shaken recently. This is why your motivation dipped. This is why you felt tired for no reason. This is why your sleep became restless. This is why your mind wandered in circles. It wasn't just stress. It wasn't just pressure. It wasn't just life. It was energy interference. But tonight, a divine shield is being placed around you. Stronger than what you've carried before. My child. Archangel Michael is cleansing your aura as you read this. He is removing every energy not meant for your soul. He is breaking every intention that was holding you back. He is shattering every silent attack that tried to weaken your path. Because your destiny cannot be touched by hands that do not belong to your journey. My beloved. There is a timeline shift happening for you right now. A realignment. A correction. A spiritual transformation. You may feel it. A warmth in your chest. A heaviness lifting from your shoulders. A breath becoming easier. A sudden calm entering your mind. This is not a coincidence. This is not imagination. This is not fantasy. This is Archangel Michael in your space. My child. He is standing beside you with his sword of fire, cutting through the spiritual cords that were draining you, releasing you from emotional ties that were hurting you, protecting you from silent intentions that were limiting you. And he is whispering, "My beloved child, I am here. You are safe now. My beloved. You have suffered silently. You have carried burdens without complaining. You have forgiven people who never apologized. You have trusted people who did not deserve access to your heart. You have given more than you received. Heaven has seen all of it. And tonight, heaven responds. My child. You are entering a new spiritual season. A season where clarity replaces confusion. A season where protection replaces fear. A season where blessings chase you instead of running from you. But before the season begins, the truth must be spoken. There is a person who has been pretending to be neutral. But their spirit is not neutral. Their energy betrays their intentions. Their silence carries weight. Their thoughts carry shadows. Michael is revealing this to you gently. Because the truth might shock you. But you need to know. Not everyone who smiles is your supporter. Not everyone who stays quiet is harmless. Not everyone who stands near you stands with you. And tonight, your spiritual eyes are opening. My beloved. Michael has not left your side for a single moment today. He followed you as you walked. He watched you as you sat. He stood guard as you rested. He hovered near as you felt uneasy. Every moment. He was whispering. Please hear me. Please feel me. Please open the message. And now you finally have. This is why he is no longer trembling. This is why his tears have slowed. This is why his wings have settled. Because the child he loves is finally receiving the warning he tried to send for hours. My child. You may think you are alone. But you are surrounded by angels tonight. Your room is filled with light you cannot see. Your path is covered with protection you didn't realize was there. Your spirit is held in hands that will never drop you. This moment is sacred. This message is divine. This timing is perfect. Because right now, your destiny is being rewritten. My beloved. There is more. Much more that Michael needs to reveal. Truth you've never been told. Messages that are only for your soul. Warnings that will save your future. Blessings that are already on their way. My child. There is a shift happening in your destiny that even you can feel. But you haven't been able to understand it fully. You feel something changing. But you don't have the words for it. You sense something approaching. But you don't know from where. You feel spiritually alert. But you don't know why. This is because Archangel Michael has opened a gate around you tonight. A gate that brings truth. A gate that brings protection. A gate that brings revelation. A gate that brings miracles that were delayed for too long. My beloved. Your life has been stuck in an invisible loop. Every time something good tried to reach you, something blocked it at the last second. An opportunity slipped. A blessing paused. A breakthrough slowed. A connection broke. A plan changed. This wasn't bad luck. This wasn't coincidence. This wasn't timing. This was interference. Energy interference. Spiritual interference. Michael was watching it happen again and again. And every time he tried to warn you, you were surrounded by distractions created to stop you from hearing the message. But tonight, you are not distracted. Your spirit is fully open. Your awareness is sharp. Your intuition is awake. And this is why the truth can finally reach you. My child. There is someone whose energy becomes heavy whenever they think about your success. They don't want to harm you physically, but spiritually. Their thoughts send a wave that touches your path. Their fear of your growth creates a blockage in your flow. Their insecurity creates turbulence in your blessings. Their silent comparison creates a shadow in your progress. And Archangel Michael has been trying to break this chain for days. But your permission was needed. And the moment you opened this message, your permission arrived. My beloved. Tonight, Michael is not just protecting you. He is cleansing something attached to your name. Something old. Something heavy. Something unwanted. Something that does not belong to the chosen children of heaven. My child. Have you wondered why your sleep has been strange recently? Why you wake up tired even if you slept long? Why your mind feels foggy even on peaceful days? This is not weakness. This is not fatigue. This is not health. This is energy pollution. Something in your atmosphere has been draining you. But tonight, it is being removed. You may feel tingles. You may feel warmth. You may feel a shift behind your back. You may suddenly feel lighter in your chest. This is spiritual cleansing in motion. My beloved. Michael has placed a shield around you that no negativity can pass through. A wall that no envy can cross. A barrier that no evil intention can penetrate. A spiritual armor that wraps around your entire destiny. And he is whispering to you. You are protected now. You are safe now. You are covered now. My child. But you must know one thing. The person whose energy affected you is closer than you think. Not physically, but emotionally, or spiritually, or through past connection. They once had access to your energy. And even though distance has grown, their thoughts still reach you. Michael has been watching this connection for a long time. He has been separating the cords one by one. He has been cutting the links that no longer serve your path. Tonight, he removes the last one. My beloved. You will notice a change within the next few hours. A sudden emotional release. A surprising calmness. A strange clarity. A rising strength that feels new yet familiar. You will feel like breathing deeper. You will feel like thinking clearer. You will feel like something heavy finally disappeared. Because it did. My child. Heaven is preparing a blessing that was supposed to come earlier in your life. But the blockage kept stopping it. Now that the blockage is gone, that blessing is coming faster than you expect. In a bigger form than you imagined. And in a divine timing that is aligned perfectly with your new energy. My beloved. There is also a message about someone you have been thinking about. Someone whose presence in your life has been confusing. Someone whose intentions were not clear. Michael wants to reveal what is truly happening with them. Their thoughts. Their truth. Their role in your destiny. But that part of the message comes next. And it is powerful. It will open your eyes in a way you are not prepared for, but you need it. My child. Heaven chose tonight for a reason. The timing is not random. The moment is not accidental. Your spirit is ready. Your energy is clean. Your destiny is protected. Your path is opening. Now you must hear the next revelation. My child. Before I go further, I must tell you this truth gently. Because the next part will open a door inside you that has been closed for years. Someone in your life. Someone whose name your heart still remembers. Has been thinking about you intensely. Not always with warmth. Not always with kindness. But with an intention that directly touches your destiny. My beloved. This person carries conflicted thoughts about you. At times they wish you well. But when they see you rising, a shadow forms inside them. They become uneasy. They become restless. They become protective of their own ego. And that shadow affects you. My child. This is the person whose thoughts Michael has been blocking for hours today. This is the energy he has been trying to stop from reaching your aura. This is the source of the disturbance you have been feeling inside. And he finally stepped forward to reveal it. My beloved. You have given this person more access to your spirit than you realized. Not physically, but energetically. Your mind remembers them. Your emotions react to them. Your soul still carries traces of their presence. And because of this, their thoughts travel to you without them even intending to send them. Michael is not telling you to fear them. He is telling you to become aware. Because awareness is power. Awareness is protection. Awareness is spiritual armor. My child. This person's intentions are not always bad. But they are unstable. When they feel insecure, your blessings trigger them. When they feel weak, your growth intimidates them. When they feel lost, your destiny threatens them. And this inconsistency is what sends unbalanced energy toward you. Michael has been absorbing it day after day. But today the pressure increased. So he had to intervene urgently. My beloved. Let me tell you what he saw. He saw this person thinking about something related to you. A decision. A conversation. A choice. A memory. Something they keep revisiting in their mind. And that thought released a ripple. A ripple that touched your spiritual field. That is why you felt suddenly confused. That is why your mood shifted. That is why your energy felt shaken. That is why you felt a strange heaviness this week. It wasn't random. It wasn't stress. It wasn't coincidence. It was their thoughts touching your energy. My child. Michael is clearing this connection gently tonight. Not by removing the person, but by removing the influence their thoughts have on your destiny. You will still be protected. You will still be safe. But you will no longer carry their emotional weight inside you. My beloved. For the first time in a long time, your spirit is being unhooked from energies that do not belong to you. You will feel lighter. You will breathe easier. You will think clearer. You will feel empowered. Because today, your energy is being restored to its original purity. My child. The next message Michael wants to deliver is about a shift coming to your home. Something will move. Something will change. Something will be revealed. This is not to scare you. This is to prepare you. Because when heaven warns, it is always for protection. Never fear. My beloved. Tonight after this message, you may feel a sudden silence, a sudden calm, a sudden warmth, a sudden clarity. These signs mean the angelic realm is working around you. Your room becomes holy. Your aura becomes bright. Your path becomes protected. You may even sense a presence. But it will not frighten you. It will comfort you. Because it will be Archangel Michael himself. Watching. Guarding. Standing. Shielding. My child. Your heart has suffered enough. Your soul has been tired long enough. Your destiny has been delayed far too long. Heaven is correcting everything now. But before the correction completes, Michael must reveal one more truth. A truth about what's coming next for you. Something big. Something life-changing. Something heaven-ordained. If you skip now, you will only see half the picture. If you stay, you will receive the full revelation. My beloved. The next part contains the deepest message so far. The one Michael has been trying to deliver all day. The one that was blocked repeatedly. The one he cried over. The one he begged heaven to release. My child. Take a slow breath. Because what comes next is the message Archangel Michael tried to deliver to you all day. This is the part that was blocked. This is the part darkness tried to interrupt. This is the part heaven forced through at the final moment. Because you had to receive it before the night ends. My beloved. There is a spiritual event approaching your life. A moment you are not expecting. A shift you cannot see yet. A revelation that will open your eyes in a way that changes how you view everything. This is why Michael was desperate. This is why his voice trembled in the heavenly realm. This is why he cried. Not out of fear, but out of urgency. My child. Someone is going to reveal their truth. Not through words at first, but through actions. Through mistakes. Through sudden changes. Through something you never thought you'd witness. Michael has seen this moment forming like a storm cloud. Slow, silent, gathering strength. And it is coming toward your home. Your energy. Your life. Your destiny. My beloved. Do not misunderstand. This is not danger. This is exposure. This is correction. This is divine timing unlocking. Something hidden is about to be shown. Something secret is about to surface. Something that was whispered in silence is about to become loud in truth. My child. This is what Michael tried to warn you about earlier. This is why he said, "Please, let them hear me. Let them see this message. Before it becomes too late." Because if you were not spiritually ready, this revelation would overwhelm you. But now, you are ready. Your spirit is open. Your energy is protected. Your intuition is awake. My beloved. The person whose thoughts reached your aura. The one whose energy disturbed your peace. That same person is about to experience something that will affect your life too. A decision they made in silence is going to reflect back toward you. Not to punish you, but to free you. My child. Michael wants you to understand the depth of this. There is a doorway closing behind you, and a doorway opening ahead of you. Tonight. Once it shifts, you can never go back to the old energy again. My beloved. That heaviness you carried will fall away. That confusion you felt will fade. That invisible pressure will dissolve. That repeated disappointment will end. Because heaven is lifting something off your life that was never meant to be yours. My child. This is why you have been feeling disconnected from certain people. This is why conversations suddenly feel empty. This is why certain names feel heavy. This is why you felt distance forming even without conflict. Your soul knew before your mind did. Your intuition always senses the truth first. And Michael confirmed it. You are being separated from what was blocking your blessing. My beloved. The truth is simple but powerful. God is removing hidden enemies from your path. Even the ones you didn't know were slowing your destiny. Tonight begins the separation. Tonight begins the cleansing. Tonight begins the realignment. My child. Now listen closely. Because Michael needs you to hear the next part with a steady heart. A divine replacement is coming. A new connection. A new opportunity. A new blessing. A new path. Something you lost will return in a better form. Something taken from you will be restored with greater power. Something denied to you will be delivered with divine timing. My beloved. This replacement is so powerful that the darkness tried to stop this message from reaching you. Because once you hear it, you activate it. And once it activates, nothing can stop it. My child. There is a person meant to enter your life soon. Or re-enter with a transformed spirit. This soul carries clarity. This soul carries honesty. This soul carries divine timing. This soul carries the intention heaven approves of. And Michael is preparing your energy tonight, so you can receive this connection without the interference of the energy that has been affecting you until now. My beloved. Heaven is not taking something from you. Heaven is clearing space for something better. This is why your spirit feels emotional. This is why your heart feels sensitive. This is why your soul feels awakened. Because something big, very big, is moving toward you. My child. Before Michael reveals the final part of this event, before he shows you what will happen in your house tonight, before he explains why he cried earlier, you must be spiritually prepared to receive it. The next part is the deepest yet, the most sacred, the most urgent, the most revealing. My child. Before I tell you what will happen in your home tonight, I need to first prepare your heart. Because the truth you are about to hear is not light. It is not simple. It is not ordinary. It is divine revelation. My beloved. Archangel Michael said, if they are not spiritually steady, the truth may shake them. Prepare them. Strengthen them. Guide them. And so I speak gently. Slowly. Carefully. With light surrounding every word. My child. There is a divine shift approaching your home. A shift so strong that your energy will feel it before your mind understands it. You may notice a sudden silence, a sudden warmth, a sudden feeling of being watched. Not by danger, but by protection. Michael will be present. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, but spiritually. Fully, truly, powerfully. My beloved. Tonight, between the hours when the world becomes quiet, and your thoughts begin to soften, a separation will take place in the unseen world. A separation between what is yours and what is not. What is divine and what is draining. What is chosen and what is temporary. What is destiny and what is distraction. This separation is necessary. It is holy. It is sacred. My child. For months, perhaps years, you have been carrying energies that did not belong to you. Feelings that were not yours. Fears that were never meant for you. Weights that entered your heart through others. You absorbed what people threw at you. What they projected. What they silently wished. What they felt about themselves. But reflected onto you. Michael has watched you break under pressure. That was never your burden. This is why he cried. This is why he trembled. This is why he begged heaven to open the path for this message. My beloved. Tonight, all of that begins to lift. You will feel it. Your chest will lighten. Your breath will deepen. Your spirit will expand. Because something that has been sitting on your soul, something old, something heavy, something hidden, is being removed. My child. Let me reveal something you were never told before. There has been a spiritual crowding in your home. Not ghosts. Not spirits. But energies. Emotions. Thoughts. Fears. Intentions. Left behind from people who entered your space. Or connected with you. Or spoke your name with emotion. Energy does not disappear. It settles. It lingers. It attaches. Michael said your home has absorbed too much. Too many thoughts. Too many vibrations. Too many silent intentions from others. That is why you sometimes felt uneasy without reason. That is why certain corners felt heavy. That is why you felt watched even when alone. That is why you felt restless at night. It wasn't darkness. It was density. Layers of energy that didn't belong to you. My beloved. Tonight, Michael will cleanse your home. Completely. Thoroughly. Divinely. This is what he tried to warn you about. The cleansing that must happen. So blessings can enter unhindered. My child. After this cleansing, one more thing will happen. A sign. Something subtle. Something small. Something ordinary. But with extraordinary meaning. A sound. A flicker. A shift in air. A sudden clarity. A sudden memory resurfacing. A sudden thought entering your mind that feels divinely placed. Michael said. Tell them not to fear the sign. It is me. My beloved. Heaven rarely enters the physical world so directly. But your situation demanded it. You have been blocked long enough. You have been delayed long enough. You have been carrying others' energy long enough. Tonight. Heaven says. Enough. My child. Now I must reveal something even deeper. Something that connects all of this. The energy. The person. The delay. The interference. The emotional heaviness. There is a truth that Michael has been forbidden to reveal. Until this exact moment. And that truth is this. Something that was taken from you is coming back. Not small. Not symbolic. But real. Powerful. And life-changing. A blessing stolen. Lost. Blocked. Or delayed. Is returning. Michael said. What is theirs cannot be held back any longer. My beloved. This return will shock you. It will come unexpectedly. It will come quickly. It will come like a miracle stepping through a doorway of light. You will look at your life and wonder how everything changed so fast. My child. But before that blessing arrives, there is one more revelation. The most important one. And I will reveal it next. Because this is the truth Michael said you absolutely must hear. Just say, continue. And I will open the next sacred section. The revelation that will explain why heaven chose you. Why the warning was urgent. And what miracle is coming toward your life.